Okay, rock and roll. Hello. This is Herlaka Rose with Grins for me low. Sit down with Blocker. I know you as Blocker. A bunch of people know you as Block.
Block, yes.
So would you prefer Block or Blocker?
It doesn't
old
matter.
school.
No, I'm old. You can keep it Blocker.
But people call you Block.
Block, yes.
Block, okay.
I think it just, you know how everybody cuts everything short nowadays?
Exactly.
Some people call me B, or Big B, or Big Block, or Block.
But you're originally Blocker from the old school days.
Old school days, yeah.
How long do we know each other, first off? How long do we know each other?
High school, freshman year, high school, something like that. High school, yeah, freshman year, high school, yeah.
Okay. So we got that out of the way. So I'm going to call you Blocker.
Yeah.
You're my blocker.
Yeah.
You've always been my blocker.
Yes.
Okay, so what's your contribution to Laredo, Texas? I know you're known for doing certain things in Laredo.
Yes.
You're known, and you have a nonprofit.
Yeah.
What are you known for? What's your contribution?
I just help. It's I love Laredo. It's like actually Big Lou's nonprofit.
The radio station.
Yeah. Well, he's a DJ.
Uh-huh.
Okay, he does have his like online radio station, but we've been 5 years. We've been helping try to beautify Laredo. Basically, we wanted to get healthy, walk. We wanted to get healthy and walk. And he brought up the idea, like, hey, why don't we do this thing about how to like to better our town? You know what I mean?
Yes.
So he started. You know what? Let's start picking up trash while we go walking. So we're like, let's dedicate 2 hours every week to walk. So every Sunday morning. Lately, I haven't been able to do it because of work, because I get out too late. When I get a chance, I will do it. But for 4 years strong, we went just collecting trash, trying to clean up Laredo, We're trying to create a movement, show people what you can do to better your town.
Your health.
Yeah, like you get your health and everything, man. Like everybody tells like, well, I don't have enough time. Well, you can dedicate 2 hours or an hour every day to do something, right? Or once a week at least, you know.
It's based on parks. Or just any location.
You know what?
Full of trash.
It's basically parks, but sometimes people would message us like, oh, this street has trash. So we'd be like Cuatro Vientos and stuff like that over there by Zachary Elementary. We've been by the riverbanks, everywhere. Like it doesn't have to be necessarily a park. We've also worked like International Street. Just walk down International, like wherever we see that there's trash. But a lot of people message us, hey, there's a bunch of trash in this area, or even like. Remember when HEB was doing the COVID, when they had the little wipes that they would clean the...
Yes.
Well, on McPherson, the wipes would fly all the way from the baskets to the side of the street.
Yes.
So we did that, like stuff like that.
Yeah. Like you are on like bulletins.
Billboard,
The bus stops.
Yeah.
Where you go like where people actually photograph themselves like
yes.
It's
that was kind of cool.
I love Laredo, correct?
I give props to Big Lou because he's the promoter.
So who sponsors that? Who actually pays for that?
Lou always has a way to get sponsors. He finds sponsors. He's always been the front man. You know what I mean? Like he's the business guy. I'm just like the face. I don't want to say that. It sounds a little cheesy, but
no, you are.
Yeah,
you are. I didn't know it was Big Lou.
Yeah.
It was actually behind the I Love Laredo.
It's Big Lou, maintenance, and I give him props.
Shout out to Lou.
Yeah, Big Lou. That's my boy.
Yeah,
man. He's helped us. He's helped me so much. He's always doing great things, just trying to better ourselves, trying to better Laredo. Like
so
we love our town, man.
Sponsorships, of course. I mean, sponsorships. They come from for the actual advertisement because I have passed by.
I think it was the actual people that have the advertising.
Yeah.
They were like, you know what? Let us put you on the thing, so they did.
Yeah, because you have it's a cartoon drawing of you.
Yeah.
Like the I Love Laredo. Yes.
Sketch.
Who did that?
Sketch. He's an artist. They call him Sketch. He's an outstanding artist. He Lou gave him an idea. Look, build it up, make a drawing, send it to us, and we're like, yeah, let's go with that. It's cool.
Nice.
So, and he's a local artist. He's outstanding, man.
Nice. Shout out to Sketch.
Yeah, I think he goes under Sketch 86 on Instagram, but. He's outstanding, man. He's such a great artist. He does murals for schools, stuff, print for T-shirts, stuff like that.
Yeah.
He's a really good guy. He's a really, really great artist.
Yeah, nice. Have you come out in the news about this? Has the news advertised?
We came out in the news maybe like 3 years ago when we first started it. We had I think it was like 4 years ago when we had our 1 year anniversary. We had a barbecue and we had a local photographer from the newspaper come and did an article on us. That was kind of cool. And we always have support from the councilman.
Yes.
You know, when, especially Cigarroa, councilwoman, she always helps us out, especially in her area.
Cigarroa?
Yeah, she always big help in our area. We have quite a bit of people help, and they don't always go help us, but they're always there telling us like, giving us support. You need trash bags, you need water, you need the grippers to pick up the trash, everything. They always help us out.
Yes. And how many times do you do it? Is it still ongoing? Is it every other or
right now?
Needed?
Right now is because of summer and stuff. We're traveling and stuff, but usually it's every Sunday, 7 a.m. every Sunday. We post it on the I Love Laredo page.
Yes.
So we'll find whenever, if you ever want to join, Lou does it, and sometimes we even do city events. Say there's a 5K, we'll do it and we'll go pick up after the 5K.
Nice.
Any little event that there is, like something about a park, like a kite thing, we'll go do anything. We'll try to do our best to be there and just promote, pick up trash, pass out shirts.
You even have T-shirts, right?
Yes,
Which is on, because I know Lou gives a bunch of T-shirts
always, yeah.
when he goes to locations, sponsoring
and the sponsors or give us that ability to make those shirts and pass them out. And it's cool because we tell people, if you go to a park, even if it's not on a Sunday, if you go on Monday afternoon and you know, like I took 30 minutes, picked up this bag of trash at so-and-so park, take a picture with your shirt, man, or take a picture, send it to I Love Laredo, we'll give you a shirt, you know, like stuff like that. So it's cool.
You know, that's awesome. I mean, I love it because I see it all the time.
Yeah, we just want, we love our city. We just want it to be better.
They're at the bus stops where you wait for like the bus.
Yeah, there was like quite a bit of them,
Santa Maria. I've seen it on Man Road as well and stuff, and I've seen it at several locations.
I think it was like 9 locations, something like that. It was a bunch of them.
I mean, like, dude, like
it was
nice
cool.
And stuff, and then that little.
I was super humble when that happened. I was like, what? So like,
I mean, that's awesome.
That was cool.
That is totally awesome and stuff like that. Now, Sweets, your size, Blocker.
Yes.
Your size and your height. Like, honestly, like, wow. I've known this MF for a long time. We go back to Blocker days. Blocker days. I don't even think I know your real name. You don't have to tell me your real name. I don't even think I know your real name.
Alfonso is my real name.
Oh, wow.
But
I did not know that.
When I was in Lamar Middle School, a friend of mine named Cody Odines and we giving them shit down. They're like, bro, move over. Dude, you blocked the sun. You're a blocker. Since I was 11, I'm 40. I'm gonna be 48 on Tuesday.
Nice.
So now that's been like my nickname for 37 years.
I know you were a blocker, but now they call you Block.
Block, yeah.
Yeah, you're blocker to me.
Yeah,
you're blocker to me and stuff.
Course.
So, but your size and your height, you're a Goliath. Goliath. What's your size?
6'7". 6'7".
Wow.
Like 550 pounds, something like that.
Wow. And you do a bunch of exercising, and you do like you're on this exercise.
We call it. It's called unconventional fitness, and it's cool because I played football and did the normal weightlifting and stuff, and it just got monotonous and boring. And then one day, I actually saw this female named. Her name is Kelly.
She-Hulk.
No, you know what? She's a tall lady and she's very strong. Kelly, I want to say Mazone. Her name's Kells Bells on Instagram. But I saw her swinging a mace. And I was like, and the kettlebells and all that.
You do that swing and stuff like that.
And I was like, dude, that's kind of cool. It's like kind of like medieval and primal. And like that's awesome. I was like, I'm gonna check that out. So I ordered a mace. It's cost me like $70. Nice. They just went on YouTube, followed like people doing it, and just stuck. And I love it.
I've seen that on Instagram that you do that and stuff. And you also do jiu-jitsu?
Jiu-jitsu, yes.
Okay, so what belt are you?
I'm a 4-stripe white belt. I've only been doing it for a little over 2 years. And I also been doing, it's called Piketi Tertia. It's called Kali, the stick fighting, knife fighting, the Filipino style martial arts. I've been doing that for like 4 years. So yeah, I'm getting older, just trying to find ways to like keep the mind active, keep the body active, you know what I mean?
Understood. Are you trying to lose weight, or are you just trying to get more
that's the main goal.
Trying to trying to get more strength?
I was at a point where I was like 800 pounds. I got huge, dude. I was like, I would walk and I could barely breathe. So one day I was like, you know what, dude, I need to cut this shit. I need to start just taking better care of myself, you know?
Yeah.
And little by little, you know, it's a marathon, not a race.
Yeah. Do you have do you do like protein or
Basically, my meals are basically mainly beef.
Beef, yeah. The carnivore.
Carnivore style, yeah.
Yes.
Now I've added more carbs, but usually it's mainly just
Yeah.
meat. Yeah.
How many times do you work out?
Every day,
Every
try
day,
to
something?
I have to do that.
Yeah.
Well, I saw a man that said if you can do something 18 minutes every day, you'll be better than 1%. You'll be better than
You are.
99%
Yes,
of the world.
yes, exactly.
So I kind of want to do that, you know?
You're a security guard now. Where have you worked, and what was the first security guard job that you had? The first security
Guard job I ever had was in Stephenville, Texas, like in 1995, 96, when I was in college. And I worked at a bar called City Limits, and in Stephenville, it's a dry county. But this bar was right outside of, like it's called City Limits, right? And it was a huge, it was like 2 grams or 2 pounds. It was huge bar. And it was a eye-opening experience, man, because I started working we got paid really well, and it was it's cowboys, man. It's all cowboys, like those fights all the time. But I did Willie Nelson, Clint Black, like we saw a bunch of great artists, and it was a good eye-opening experience. So like, man, I can make money doing this. So I just stuck to it.
So you've been since that.
Since that was like 19 years old, yeah.
And you've also in Laredo. What was the first Laredo security job you had when it came to like location and stuff?
Ooh, like I did like a bunch of bars, like especially concerts, like there, like mini concerts, like the Casablanca and stuff. Like, not the Casablanca, but like little small bars. But I think I started bouncing in Laredo at DJ Republic on Shiloh.
Oh, that was
It's been a while.
Yeah,
it's a while.
Yeah.
DJ Republic right there in Shiloh. Now it's a Maquinita place.
You did Exoticas as well.
Oh,
Is
yes,
that
for
correct?
like 7 years, yeah.
For a while and stuff.
Like 5 years ago,
Tell
6
me
years
a
ago.
wild story about Exoticas you having a kick up, because I remember I used to go to Exoticas back when it was Exoticas, the
the highway.
Yeah, there.
We
Back
got
in
the- I was
the
the game
day.
one.
You were working there as well.
Dude,
No, you only working there.
I would
the
always
new
say
one.
Exoticas was the best job I ever had.
Of course.
I work. No,
Do
you know what? It's not even. It's not even that. I
Yeah,
just
yeah.
work with super cool people. Roger, Neto, Devo, like Nino. He passed away last year. Nino Alfredo passed away recently. He was a good dude. I just had great people working at Cheese, Day, Mikey, like man, Joey, Kevin Casio. It was just cool people. We had a lot of downtime. We joked around more. Honestly, after a while, you get desensitized to women. You don't even look at it. You don't even look at it anymore.
After a while, it's like you're kind of okay, whatever. Seen them once, seen them all. Like
Bro,
you don't even
you
give a shit.
know how funny what it was. People would always ask me, "Hey, how many girls you sleep with?" You know what we do?
I get it.
Me and Roger would pretend we're lovers. So
Oh,
Roger,
that's good.
me and Roger would pretend we're like people
You're
just to
like,
freak, just to freak people out. You know what I mean? Just like, dude, so everyone keep asking us that question. Dude, 'cause we'll get that question 100 times a night. But it was, and like I think the weirdest thing ever.
At Exoticas.
Ugh. We had a dude once that fell asleep in a chair, and I told him to wake up, and I kicked him, and he shit himself.
Ouch.
Yeah, dude, and you know what's a weird thing? Like, you would see like, it's a little graphic, but I don't like to, like,
Say it.
It's just
Do it.
crazy. Like, people would take shits in the toilet, but not in the toilet. Like, in the double one, the handicap one. Like, I'm telling you, like, there's so many, like, I could write a book on the stuff we went through at the strip club, but it was just weird, man. Drunk people, we'd see people spending crazy amounts of money, like ridiculous amounts of money.
Did they ever tip you guys?
Oh yeah, man, like it was great. Like I'm
Yeah.
telling you, like we had people that sometimes they're just, hey, you're a fucking big dude, just boom. Couple grand, man. It was crazy.
Yeah,
It was a lot of money,
right,
man. It was a great time. It was fun.
Because it would be to where a woman couldn't go by herself into Exoticas.
At that point, yes.
Yeah, you had to be a company woman, because it could be a mad girlfriend, whatever.
Yeah.
So, dude, there was a time. This is the one that was on the highway, not the new Exoticas, whatever stuff. Anyways, and I would go there. I went for like 3 years on my birthday because they would give you a free bottle of champagne.
They still do that.
For 3 years, no lie, with my sister. Oh wow, we would go and stuff. So one time we went by ourselves, and then obviously they're like, no, you have to have men. So we're like, what? We're in the parking lot, old Exoticas, right? We're like, okay, whatever. Just before you know it, some cars come over there, and there's two guys. We're like, hey guys, can y'all please, they're like, okay, that's cool. So we go with the guys, but we didn't stay with the guys.
Yeah,
just to get in for Amber Love, and just to get in for the free bottle of champagne, and then they would put you on stage. They used to like put you like, you're the birthday girl, whatever, and blah blah blah. But I remember we did that for 3 years straight. I fucking went just for the bottle of champagne, dude, with my sister at Exotic.
And you know what we used to do? Me and Divo used to get on stage and strip sometimes. People would ask us. We get down to our boxers, we dance. People were like, hey, dude, how much you charge? We're like, $300 each. They're like, here you go.
For real.
And we dance and we make like in 5 minutes, we make like $600 each.
Nice.
And, dude, like, it was just like crazy. Like, we just, people would tell us, like, hey, are you willing to dance? We're like, sure. Like, we're just having fun, man.
Nice,
you know what I mean?
Have you ever been in a fist fight?
Oh, yes.
Tell me about a good one.
They're never good ones.
Tell me about one memorable.
Oh, man. I don't like to talk about my fights, but it's
something.
Just basically, I'm the type of person that will rarely fight if they tell me something, but I'm the first one to jump in and they tell something if they're fighting against my friend.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I'm never like, you can call me fat, fucker, whatever. But the minute somebody pushes a buddy of mine, I'm the first one.
Yeah. It's on.
That's when it gets.
Tell me a story.
A long time ago at TKO, it was, I don't know you remember.
TKO's which TKO?
The one on Shiloh.
Okay.
There was a time, and we kicked out a guy, and I went outside to see what's up, and that day was Walter. You don't know, you remember Walter? Maybe. He's a great buddy of mine. He worked security with me for years. We walked outside, it was his birthday. And it was funny because another friend of mine had already told me, man, I've already stopped working, I've never seen you punch anybody. I'm like, hey, it happens, it never happened. He worked with me at the security. And they kicked out this guy, and while we're walking outside, they were like, hey, just tell him to get off. So me and Walter walk side by side, walking the guy off the parking lot. So then the guy lunges at us, and when he lunged at us, for an instinct, right? Like, boom! I punched him right in the nose, and when I hit him in the nose, he flew back. And while he flew back, his teeth hit my gloves and cut my gloves open.
Ouch.
But he flew back and landed, and when we looked down, his shoes were in the same place. And Walter goes, you knocked him out of his fucking shoes. And I told him around and go, happy birthday, motherfucker.
Nice.
So that was like probably the most memorable thing.
Nice.
You know what I mean? And the guy gets up, I'm sorry, I fucked up, I was drunk.
Damn right,
but like, dude, you knocked him sober.
First off, you should have already known how tall was this guy.
It was a tiny little dude, but he like,
but it was
liquid courage. Yes.
Like, dude, I'll fight, fight the Hulk and stuff. Yeah. What's a misconception about you?
That I'm always upset, or I'm not angry, I'm an asshole.
I can see that. I can totally
It's like
see
I tell
that.
people, I'm a good guy, not a nice guy. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like, I'm always going to do what I have to do, but I'm not a pushover. You know what I mean? I'm always going to do my job. Like, I ask IDs from my wife, from my kids, from my nieces, everybody, anybody I know, kids I know, anybody I know, I'm always going to ask for ID. And because I like to be fair. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I believe in fairness. So, and people are like, I'm here every day. Dude, I'm just doing my
It
job.
doesn't freaking matter.
It's like if you go to the bank every day, like, you have to show your ID every day, right?
Dude, even though they know you, it's like, dude, I have a friend at a bank, dude, she knows me for years. I still have to show you my ID, even though you know exactly what I'm doing.
People get upset, like, just because it's a bar doesn't mean we're going to break
Yes,
the rules.
exactly. Like, you don't, you're not going to be doing that and all that jazz.
Of course,
stuff,
and it's basically everybody, he's an asshole, I'm not an asshole, you just don't like it that I'm doing my
because
job.
truth be told, I mean, if I may say, a word on the street is, like, because I work the bar, I work, whatever. He's a fucking dick. He's an asshole. Because you have your, and not okay. Well, he's a dick to you. He's not to me. Because I know you. Like, but if you have to be towards me, you're gonna be, and it's part of your
You
job.
get what you give.
Yeah, exactly. Now, you're a security guard for so many years. I don't see you carrying a gun.
I do. Now I'm an armed guard. I'm licensed by the
What
state.
level are you now?
It's called the level 3 armed permission guard.
So you have mace?
OC spray, batons, handcuffs.
Do you have to mace yourself in order to get certified
have to go through a training. Everything you have to be certified, go through a training to do.
Okay, so you carry and now you carry a gun because I just see Walker.
Yeah.
I guess check you out.
Yeah, it's on the side.
So you carry it. Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Every day, every time I
Have
work.
you ever had to pull it out?
Yes.
Really?
Never used it, but we've drawn it before.
Okay. And is it true that if you assault any security guard, even if they're level 0 with no mace, no gun, it's a felony? If you assault them, it's a yes, it is.
Felony 2, I believe.
So that's true. That
Oh
rumor
yeah.
is true.
Like it's a security officer, so we're licensed. So by the state of Texas, it's just like a way to protect security.
Yes. I hear you. What's the downfall of your size? What's the downfall?
My worst enemy are chairs.
Kids, why we were
yes, that's what. Thank you, Rose, for making sure that.
Yes, I was like.
But remember back in the day when we could go to No Laredo?
Oh yes.
And I go to Mercado, have some tacos, and everywhere in No Laredo they had those fucking plastic chairs.
Yes.
Plastic chairs are the bane of my existence. I broke so many of those things, so yes, plastic chairs are chairs.
It's your downfall of your size.
It sucks, man. Like, 'cause you don't fit in certain stuff, you know.
Being as big as you are, is that you get a bunch of you're intimidating right off the bat.
I try not to be
when
intimidating.
you have to break up a fight, is it often to where you just show up and go into like what the hell? And they go, oh hell no, and they just spread apart.
No, most of the time you have to like physically like, hey guys, cut it out.
And they ain't trying to do nothing because technically you're
so
gonna just hey guys.
So and so did this, like, hey guys, cut it out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That basically, that's what we try to do. If it goes well, we just separate it. Sometimes they get aggressive with us too, and then that's when we have to get physical. But usually, we hope for just to be able to like break it up, call it a night, or call it even. Like, hey, it's okay, guys. You just had too much to drink.
Exactly, and which happens because you work downtown, and I see you're there next door to a house of whiskey.
Yeah.
I'm at cold brew and stuff, so it's like, do you know like CPR and stuff? Have you ever had to like, not so much resuscitate, but like put ice on people and
but we usually, the good thing is that downtown there's a lot of like PD now, and like,
so medical would be there.
There have been situations where we've had to intervene, like help people with injuries, so forth. Like, I always carry like bandages, ice packs in a bag, like whatever
if
they
you put
need.
ice on somebody, they'll wake up in a heartbeat unless they're
You know what I mean?
over.
But yeah, we're talking. Thank goodness, knock on wood, we never had the situation where we've had people have heart attacks or anything like that.
No, I hear you. What's the most you miss about old school times? Old school days, not so much security guard, but just old school times. Back in the South, pizza days. What do you miss about that?
The show. I remember I got introduced to the hardcore scene here in Laredo.
Which is called Gamak.
Oh, GAMC, yeah. Because yes.
Gamak.
Yeah. Like
Tell me about the Gamak.
Boogie, Dave, Texas, like those
Boogie,
guys.
I'm after you.
Yeah,
I'm
Boogie, you're
after
next.
you, Boogie. Boogie Capone.
They introduced me to, they started inviting me going to hardcore shows, and I was like, wow, this is fun, man. It's just like bands just playing, having fun, metal, hardcore, everything mixed together, you know what I mean? It wasn't not necessarily one genre, but it was just fun. We'd go out of town a lot, we'd boogie bashes.
The Boogie Bash. Dude,
you know
were you ever a security for Boogie Bash?
No. But
Did you ever get in the mosh pit with
yes,
Boogie Bash?
yes.
Tell me about that.
We're big believers, like the GMC or crew thing, we're big believers in policing our scene.
Yes.
Like, we didn't assholes be assholes and just punch people and be like, we'd always bring up fights and stuff like that. But, oh man, we've been in mosh pits where like, I can't even remember how long ago in Houston, one of my favorite bands called Wisdom in Chains.
Yes.
And it's a hardcore band from Pennsylvania. And when they played, I went apeshit. And I walked out with black eyes.
That was here in Laredo.
No, that was in Houston. But that's the time they came.
You walked out with black eyes.
Yeah.
You, Blocker, walked out with black
eyes.
eyes.
We fell down. Everything. It was awesome, man. It was like one of the best times ever. Like, it was just such fun, man. Now I'm older, I can't mosh. You mosh and it hurts.
Nowadays, I mean, like, the mosh pit is not what it used to be in Sal's Pizza days. Like, nowadays, it's this, what I call monkey jumping and this whole, you know.
Oh, that was the hardcore style, yeah.
The days, we used to pick each other up whenever you fell down.
Yeah.
Back then, Sal's Pizza. It was when you would like elbow,
Like push muscle.
but it was push the thing. You know, but you're like
that's the more metal style.
You know what I'm saying? You're not like and then do it.
No,
and then like
and the hardcore like, shows they do the fist punching, kicking, and everything. It's a little different.
And so it's kind of like.
But even then, when people would hit each other, there was that little understanding that hey, dude, we're just watching, having fun. There's no need to fight or nothing.
Exactly, and go easy. How many? Go easy, like
and if you didn't want to be part of the mosh pit, there's no pit in the pit.
Exactly. Basically. Yeah. Stay in your lane. Stay on your lane.
Exactly.
Where does your comfort come from? What's your day off look like?
Chilling in my house with my cats and my dog.
Cats and dogs. So your cats, what do you do?
My cat dude, I work nights, so my sleep's all messed up. So I usually sleep all day, and I just cuddling with my cat Lionel and Beba and my dog Kuma. That basically it, watching TV. Nice. I just want to relax.
Nice.
That's all I want to do. Like unwind. I don't want honestly it's to the point where sometimes I don't listen to music all the time. You know?
Yeah.
Like, I just want to just relax. Sometimes I don't even watch TV. I just read or something. Just want to unwind, relax.
You sleep with the light on or darkness?
It's with me. It's easier to sleep during the day now than on. Either way, so, I think ever since I was a little kid, my grandma was a graveyard shift, so I would stay up with her. Like she would stay up all night. So when she didn't work, I'd stay up with her. So it just became like it's programmed to me. So I fall asleep. I can fall asleep with lights on and everything.
So you don't care that you can have music.
Music loud,
Like you're just like, yes. Okay. What makes you laugh? What makes you smile? Like what gets you when it comes to like laughing and smiling, giggling?
I like stupid like dad jokes, or like stupid like if you can. Or little innuendos, like how we're talking about earlier. Like if you know how to like joke around without having to say stuff, it's
little
that's
puns,
what it is.
Puns here and there and all that stuff.
Like we just have fun, man.
Yeah.
Basically anything where you can just laugh, joking around.
Cool. If you can go back in time at a time you already had, what would it be and why? Anytime you already had, what would it be and why?
Oh man, I would go back to when one of my best friend, Cachito, was alive. Like I would have just to hang out, man. Like we used to go to the hardcore shows. We used to travel everywhere, man. Houston, New Braunfels, Austin, San Antonio, the Valley. We used to Corpus. Man, like I miss that dude, and that's probably the time.
What was he like?
Dude, he was an asshole, but he was like the best. He was like,
cool asshole.
Yeah, he was an asshole to me. He was just a good dude. I loved him, and like we just understood each other. You know how you meet somebody and you understand each other.
You have a kinship.
Yeah, you just
kind of
click.
Like, you don't even have to know him for 15 years.
We just partied, drank, got fucked up, had fun, get in mosh pits.
Nice.
Eat good food, just talk about life. He was way younger than I was, and we literally were just. He was like a little brother, man. We talk about everything, man. His problems, my problems. He'd sleep over my place if he got trash until he just crashed in my house.
Nice.
Like I said, dude, that's probably the.
Nice. Are you gonna get any more tattoos? Now I know real quick before you answer that, real quick. Back on the day with Sonia Tice, to my girl Sonia Tice and Marcus.
Yes.
Marcus, you have, and if I'm correct, I don't want to say that I was there, but I know that you have your whole torso is tattooed with whatever it's like, dude, you're holding, and Sonia and her husband, Marcus, at the time, were doing it. How long did that take you to get done? It had to be in sessions, obviously.
Yes, it's like I told you, it was a process of years. Like it's hard to tell you it's 10 hours, 100 hours.
Yeah, but that one's the main one I know about you back in the day when they had, it was called Chapura, yeah, and that was over there on Arkansas. Yes, they had a little place right there.
It was Sonia, Gabe, Bonita, and Marcus. They both tag team me on my stomach. The fucking worst mistake ever. That shit hurt so bad.
It has to hurt.
It fucking sucked. Yes,
so
it was horrible.
You can't tell me how many tattoos you have.
I technically tell people I have 2. That I have a little one on my ankle and the whole from my knees up.
And you have from is it the whole what's it called?
Yeah,
that
sleeve,
from here.
shoulder.
So that connects with this. Is that
And my
correct?
butt, my back of my
you
leg,
have your whole back as well. Is
my
that correct?
back all the way to my ass, to my back of my
Dude,
neck.
are you gonna get any more tattoos?
I actually have an appointment with Marcus on the 6th on Saturday. Just to keep
Nice.
coloring in stuff I have on my legs.
Nice. So are you gonna finish all your
I want
legs
to try
as
it.
well?
Yeah, that's the goal. That's
Yeah, yeah. And
no, my
it's-
skin what sucks though. When you get the
dude.
tattoos hurt more. Like
Dude,
the
but
more
it's
you
addictive.
get, the more they hurt. You know, I think that's what it is.
I think it's more of just the lining, o sea, the lining, the shading, yes, this.
I miss having the anticipation of like excitement of getting tattooed. Now I don't get that. Now I'm like, it's gonna
you're
fucking
like,
hurt.
yeah, now you're like this, like, yeah.
Yes.
And you get to talk yourself down.
Yes.
I know. Do you sing in the shower?
No,
No?
I sing a lot in the car.
In the car?
In the car, yeah.
Okay, with music or you just sing
Music,
out loud?
not music. Yeah, I
Out
sing
loud.
along. Yeah.
Michael Jackson or Prince?
Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson, just so many memories. Just eat it. Like trigger. I used to be scared shitless. So, remember the video when he turns the yellow eyes?
Yeah.
When I was a kid, I was like, what the fuck? You know that was. But it just his music was just synonymous with
Michael
my
Jackson,
childhood.
yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes. Okay, if an alien came to you to take you away, would you go? If you were able to go willingly, would you go with it? If an alien said, you know what, I'm going to take you now to my spaceship, would you go?
Sure. It'd be fun. See what's
Hell
up.
yeah. Do you believe in aliens?
I believe yes.
I believe, and I believe in you.
It's just selfish of us to think there's not more out there.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
You're right.
It's kind of selfish that we're the only ones here. No, like it can't be. We might, for all you know, we might never ever see them, but it can't be just us.
We can't
You
be
know
the
what I
only
mean?
one. There's
It
no
can't.
way.
There's-
There's no way. What else would you be doing besides a security guard? If you could do anything else, what would be your dream job to be doing?
Oh, my dream job. Man, I can't say I have it. I like what I do. I really, really like what I do. I think I would love to do like more concerts and stuff like that. But I really dig my job. I like interacting with people, seeing people every day, making good friendships with new people. And just for the fact that it's never the same.
Yeah.
You know, the bar is every day is different. I love that, and that's what like the kind of thing that feeds my brain. That it's just so different every single day, and just being around people, just the socializing and stuff like that helps a lot. I like that a lot too.
Yeah.
So that's why I can't say that I have this is my dream job. But like shit, I was young, like playing the NFL, something like that, right? But like realistically, I really love my job.
Do you get recognized? Like, hey, you're that guy.
Dude, you know what? I've been in the valley and it's happened. In Vegas, it's happened. Like, yeah,
Really?
like it happened. Yeah,
Really?
it's weird. It's
Nice,
weird. Like,
nice.
Hey, what's up?
Nice.
It's
But
a little
just
homie.
your size in general. I mean, like honestly, I mean, like, dude, your size in general. Like, I was telling a friend, like, I'm gonna sit down with Blocker.
Yeah.
I'm like, he doesn't know this. I'm like, you don't know this. This guy is Goliath. He's fucking juggernaut. I don't have to like look up with my eyes. I have to go, hey brother, how you doing? Like I go, this is how big this guy is. Like this guy is massive. Like and he was like, oh god, like I have to see him. I'm like, dude, this guy is so massive. Like it's undeniable. Like Blocker, like honestly, like again, I've known you for fucking ever. Just the whole, the scenery and everything, and like it's hard to miss your your ass and stuff. So, but do you ever get like people that are like just like in awe with you, like just like even just here, not even
Yes, and it's cool, and I'm over the years it's gotten better because I grew up with a very defensive grandma. And my grandma would be like, "Chino, mira, te debe algo." Like, you know what I mean?
Come on, pinche poco.
So I was like, but it's also how they tell you, like, man, you're super tall, taller than you.
Yeah.
But there's also people, dude, you're fucking big, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know you, don't call me motherfucker.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, my friends can call me motherfucker, but I don't know you, don't call me that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
And like, some people just, it's a tact, how they do it. Like, it's a way to say things.
Yeah.
And some people don't know how to talk You know, like
Exactly, yeah. What's the funniest thing you've ever seen being a security? The funniest thing is that where you're just like, oh God, like really this is happening? What's the funniest thing?
Funniest thing. I hate to say it, but you just see drunk people, man. Drunk people do
But
stuff.
tell me a funny
Like,
story.
like
about
say,
something
like
that
say,
happened.
like an a-hole is like, oh, get fuck all of you. Da, 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 da. Then he walks down the steps and falls down the steps, and then he's like, oh, I'm sorry. Can you call my friends because I'm hurt? Now he wants us to help him. Like that's funny, like to me. You know what I mean? Like I feel bad that they fell down or whatever, right? But like it's just like, hey man, like it's like a karma thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
I hear you.
Like,
I hear you.
Like to me, that's like don't be stupid, man. Like
Yeah.
dude, if you're good, things are gonna be good. Things happen to you, right?
Yes,
Like,
yes.
It's not perfect. It's not perfect, right? But like good things happen to if you do good things. But if you're an asshole, bad things
Yeah.
can end up happening to you.
I hear you. Okay. So, what would you tell your 19-year-old self if you could talk to him right now?
Bro, take care of yourself. Be healthier. Don't drink too much. Don't eat too much, and just enjoy life, man. And invest in Apple. Like, dude, now that I think about it, like, you would remember hearing stuff like, invest in this. And we're like, that's stupid, that's stupid. Now, people are fucking getting our fucking filthy rich over that shit. Like, I think back, like, man.
Would you be able to go back now in this time? Would you be able to leave your cell phone and the internet for a whole month? And would you be able to live comfortably if there was no internet for you or no cell phone? Would you be able to be comfortable?
That's my goal, man. I literally want a cabin in the middle of nowhere where I don't have to worry about shit.
Fucking hear you.
I want to be able to fucking wake up in the morning, have a cup of coffee naked in front of my front porch, and not worry about people recording me, watching me.
Exactly.
I just want. Everybody wants to record everything. Everybody has to be like, dude. But that's my main goal. I want just a farm with animals and just be able to like just live off the land. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's like everybody says there, like live off the land. But imagine just like waking up, not have to worry about how many messages you're getting, nothing. You just have to wake up, make sure you get food, feed your animals, take care of your land, that's it. Imagine it's so much simpler.
I would do it. You know what I would do in a heartbeat? I would push the button to go back to 4 years ago when we were solitude. Just the pandemic had happened, and we had to not be able. I would push that button in a heartbeat to be alone, solitude by yourself, where you couldn't be near anybody else. Dude, in a heartbeat, I would do it in a fucking heartbeat, man.
In COVID, I found out how many great friends I had. Because I got sick. I had COVID and I was sick for like 25 days.
I remember when you got sick.
And I had so many cool people. Nico, man, so many people. Victor, like tons of people. Devo, they brought me food. They brought me cat food, dog food, everything. Like, man, I was beyond humbled and like literally they were like, hey, there's something outside your house. I would walk out and it'd be like a pile of groceries. I'm like, never would I expect people to do that for me, you know?
And that's when you know who your fucking true friends are.
Es
cierto. What kind of music do you listen to now? Like, I know, like, you're old school, you were like into,
you know what? I listen to everything. Like, I like from Metallica to Aerosmith, and I even like banda music. I like corridos. But lately, I've been listening to a lot of I like Portishead a lot. You remember Portishead? It's like trip hop. It's like a weird. It's just very soothing, very chill. And I guess it's because of the whole boom boom, the music at the clubs and stuff. And I kind of like that. I love a lot of acoustic music. Like even if it's like any band that remakes their stuff, like
Apocalyptica.
Yeah. Oh, that's amazing. Apocalyptica's amazing. You know who's really good making music acoustic? Corey Taylor from Slipknot. Corey Taylor. Look him up on YouTube. Corey covers Prince. He covers everybody.
Nice.
And it's excellent. Like it just raw and just feels, and I just like the chillness. You know what I mean?
I hear you.
You get me?
I hear you. Clint Eastwood or Burt Reynolds?
Clint Eastwood all day, man.
That's what I'm talking
That's
about.
Hank Remember that? Any which way we lose? Fuck yeah.
Dude, Clint Eastwood, dude, he's like 97.
And he's still back, motherfucker.
Wow, Wow, Clint Eastwood, like,
Yeah,
dude,
yeah.
you gotta give it to the man.
Dude, but I
You
would
got
watch
to.
those old school Clint Eastwood movies. They were fucking great.
Dude, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, so have you done any ancestry about your life, of your family?
No,
Have you
never.
done that?
You know what? I'm super curious about doing it. I've never done it. I talked to my wife about it. Like, hey, you know what? I kind of want to do that. And says, what is it? 23. Like, like I've always done it. Like, just yeah. What do you think I'm seeing? Like,
and stuff.
so, like, you can be Mexican or like, I don't know.
But
like,
so are you Hispanic? Like,
my
your
grandma,
dad,
yeah,
So
they're
are
Hispanic.
y'all like?
Yeah,
Is it all bread and
as far
butter
as
in
like,
Laredo?
no, like from other cities, but like everything's like local-ish. You know what I mean? Like
Okay.
never from. I don't have like tons of family like from like Iowa or
Are
anything
you
like
the
that.
only one? Do you have brothers and sisters and stuff?
My sister is tiny, it's like your height.
Wow. And what about your mom and dad?
My mom's probably like 5'5", 5'6".
And your dad?
My dad's tall, but I've never really talked to my dad, so
Okay,
you know
so
what I mean? Like I don't really know yet.
okay. Mike Tyson or Jake Paul? Who's gonna win?
Well, Mike Tyson would kick his ass, but they're not gonna fight because he got a heart attack.
Who?
Mike Tyson. That's
No. Supposedly because of the if he was on a plane and his something.
He started getting like almost like a stroke, like a heart attack because of the pressure, the blood pressure, something like that. Yeah, but
Oh, wow.
Mike Tyson in the real world, we all know that it's probably a show that Jake Paul paid a shitload of money,
It's a
and Jake Paul's
30-year
gonna.
gap, dude.
Mike Tyson is a
Dude,
bad
you don't
motherfucker.
want Mike. He's 58 years old now. You don't want to punch from Mike Tyson at 78 years old.
Dude, at any age.
You don't want to, but even with arthritis, you still don't want to punch from
Dude,
fucking
he
Mike
will kill
Tyson.
him. In the real world.
Like, do you think he has to prove something? Because he's our champ. Mike is our champ since the 80s. Do you think he has to prove something with this whole
You know what? I think
Vasco and shit?
Mike Tyson has that warrior mentality.
Yes, he does.
And then
Yes,
he's like,
sir.
dude, this
Yes.
kid's talking shit, doing all this. You know what?
Oh,
I need to beat his ass, put him in his place.
Mike said it best. The internet made it easy for you not to get your face punched in.
Exactly.
It made it easy because you're behind a
Keyboard
keyboard.
gangsters.
It made it easy for you to get your face punched in, motherfucker. Like, tell me that in my
In
face.
the real world, Mike Tyson will kill that guy.
What would you do if you won the lottery?
I keep like a percentage, and in reality, I'll probably give the rest away.
Yeah.
I want to be that. I want to be that dude that just like I would want to just help other people. I want to see. I like seeing other people happy. Even nowadays, I don't have a lot of money, but I always try to help as many people as I can. You know what I mean? Like I like to see people be happy, man. Like I genuinely want to hey, you know what? Here's
Help out
$200.
people.
Like,
Yeah.
or dude, if there were Toys R Us, I'd be like, you know what? Get 100 kids, bring them here, and I'll pay for all. I would do if I could. I would do stuff like that. You know?
Do you
More
plan
people
on
need
doing a
help.
Christmas thing, like a little Christmas, gathering, collect toys?
I've always wanted to, but my friends do it, so we
From
try
there,
to help them out.
you're
Yeah.
the shadow
Yeah.
donator.
Like Lou does it. Lou
Okay.
did it a lot
Yes,
this year.
yes.
He did really well, collected a
Lou
lot of
does
stuff.
a lot. He
Yeah,
does
Lou's
a
the
lot.
man.
Lou, you do a lot, dude. He does
Lou
a
for
lot.
mayor.
He does.
I always say that.
He does. So do you vote?
Yes.
Do you vote? Okay.
Yes. I vote because it's part of your power as a citizen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like people think, it doesn't help. In the long run, it does help. You know, like if you have an issue with something you don't like about your city or something, what's the best way to do it? Vote. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, if you don't vote, shut the fuck up. Don't do it.
Exactly. What's the best part of Laredo? What's the best thing about Laredo?
The food and you know what? The people that make the food.
They do
You
it
get
with
me?
dedication.
Yes.
They do it
Like-
with amor,
Like
with
Hispanic
corazón.
people, Hispanic. Well, I know it probably
Just
it
in
happens where
general.
I think Hispanic people just have a passion of how they make things. You know what I mean?
Mhm,
Like, and to me that's the best. I love seeing Janet from 550 Pizza.
Dude,
She's man. I saw her start from nothing, and now she's doing so
dude,
well.
They won the best
Yeah,
pizza.
yeah.
I have never tried that pizza, and I saw
Dude.
you posted that. Dude, are they for real?
It's
Legit? Better than
legit.
Wizard?
No,
Better than
legit. That's my favorite pizza
Then
town. I
China.
love it. I love it. Love it. Love it.
Okay, I
Janet,
didn't
she-
try that.
Dude, I recommend the Ghost.
Okay, I can't do jalapeno sauce because my nose will start running.
No, I'm not a spicy
Is
person
it
either. So it's just ham, sausage, pepperoni, cheese.
Okay, but it's not that ghost pepper
No,
like that. Okay,
I don't know what they call it. I've always wanted Janet. I want to know what they call it. The ghost.
Okay, because I think it goes that fucking.
No, the pepper. No.
We don't work with that.
That lady, and even like Lily's the barbecue.
Yes.
They even started from the bottom. Now he's doing really well. I love that guy. Him and Janet dedicate so much time of their lives to make their product, and that's why it's so good.
Nice.
And there's a lot, like at the Golondrina food park, you see like there's some places like El Angelito or something like that. Carlos, he makes the it's delicious. Like you see places I just love the people who are passionate about what they make. Their product is so much passionate.
They put it in but that $5.50, like, dude, I've always heard about it. The Pizza Patron or Patron Pizza, I've never tried that, but I've heard about it. They won Moreno's Best, right? Or something.
She's won a bunch of awards. I guarantee you to try it.
I'm gonna, when I go, I'm gonna let her know that you told me to go there.
Yeah, she's like excellent pizza, man. Like it's delicious. I love eating
that's a plus on that. That's what you recommend. Cool. Have you ever been called to be jury duty?
Yes.
And have you ever done it, or you got out of it?
I've been in jury duty.
Okay.
And it was a divorce over millions of dollars. And it was funny because this woman was the concubine of another man, like the Sancha, and she had his kids and everything, and he paid for her house and everything. But then this man got married with somebody else, and she then proceeded to change her name, and she suing him because he got married. But then the man straight up told her like she was my concubine. And she was like,
who uses that word?
I know, but I don't know. Yeah,
she was the
whore. No, that's the exact word he said. He's a very well-spoken, rich man. And then the lawyer for that man was an old, tiny little man. He was like, "Is it true that you're just jealous of this?" And the woman starts going, "Yes, let's get one." And the man goes, "You know what? My kids are taken care of. She's taken care of. That's all they need. Like, I'm not gonna be with her. I just slept with her. She had kids with me. That's it." Dude, and I was like, it's like some TV shit. Like it was crazy. It was awesome.
I'm sorry. Go
no,
ahead.
he broke her down. The woman started crying. And then boom, everything stopped.
And he was guilty.
No, she was
charges.
Like everything. Nothing's gonna go through this lawsuit and all that. It was crazy. It was a long time ago though.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so do you remember where you were at when Selena passed away? When she got killed? Do you remember when you were? Did you know about her before?
Oh yeah, because I was like fangirl of Selena.
Okay.
Because back in the day, I used to join with some friends. We used to do the tug of war at the Herlaka Festival.
Okay.
And I remember they used to do it at the base back in the day. Selena wasn't super famous. She sang on top of a flatbed of an 18-wheeler. And I saw her like, dude, that she's gorgeous and she's smart. And then I never forget, my tío Victor and my tía Gloria bought me a ticket for when I graduated high school. I went to go see her at the Civic Center. Yeah, and then, man, I think I was at home and my mom told me, like, did you see it? And then we saw the whole thing on TV where, like, they had Yolanda at the hotel and all that stuff.
That was like the O.J. Simpson.
Yeah.
Do you remember where you were at when O.J. Simpson, the whole situation happened?
I believe it was the O.J. Simpson. I was at home as well. Yeah.
I don't remember who he was until it happened.
I knew because of sports. Yeah. And I remember I was at home and it was just crazy, man. Like, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah. Do you dress up for Halloween? And if so, what have you been or what do you dress up as? And are you going to dress up for Halloween this year?
When I can, I do. If I don't have to work. Because you know how, like, if it's on a weekend, it's like mandatory. You have to work at the bars. But I've dressed up like a Hawaiian hula dancer with a grass skirt and coconuts on my chest. Yeah.
Really?
With wigs.
Nice. With no shame.
No shame.
No shame.
Like, I'm fat. I don't care. You know what I mean?
Boxers or briefs?
They're briefs, but they're the long ones, like boxer briefs.
Boxers or briefs?
That's what they're called, boxer briefs. It's like a combo.
Okay.
It's like
what are you wearing right now?
Boxer briefs, yeah, they're combo.
Nice. Okay. Because they hug your snuts?
No, it's because chopra, bro. So your legs don't.
Oh, okay.
The boxers kind of have that little gap and you fucking feel a little bit of rub.
I hear you.
You don't want that rawness.
I'm a tomboy and I I like that cut in between and do whatever, so you can always like
Scratch,
play
yeah.
or just simply play with
Yeah.
yourself, and you don't have to go to
Take everything off.
So Bruce Lee or Jackie Chan?
Bruce Lee.
I already knew you were going to
No,
say that.
And the reason
I already
is,
knew you were going to say that, and that's what I'm talking about.
I studied Pequeña Tertia, and my instructor comes from a lineage of Danilo Santo. Danilo Santo is one of Bruce Lee's original students. So that's like the school of martial arts that I practice.
Yeah, the way of
And Danilo, if you ever saw Game of Death, I don't know which one it is. The guy that fights him with the nunchucks, he had the nunchucks at the beginning. That's Danilo Santo. That's one of his original students.
Yeah.
And Danilo Santo to this day teaches a form of Jeet Kune Do in Cali.
Nice,
so Cali,
nice,
like all the hand fighting
nice.
stuff comes from.
Dude, I mean, like, you can't go on.
He was a bad motherfucker too.
Dude, and the guy was what?
5'6", 5'6".
Dude, he had like 2% body fat. Dude, that guy, and then for him to take a quote-unquote aspirin for a headache and then just die. I don't know.
Yeah,
dude.
something
I don't
happened.
know
I don't know what it
dude.
is. Yeah.
As healthy
And it's
as
weird
he
that his son that
was.
died too. Remember?
Dude, with a random out of all of yes,
Yeah, that's
from the crow, dude. Like out of all of the bullets, that one little like it was like a half a cap or whatever
Yeah.
tune they got him doing, and then that killed dude. Like
That's
like,
weird.
like
Yeah.
talk about like just like no.
Cursed or something.
Yeah, I hear you. Coffee or tea?
Coffee all day.
Coffee all day. What kind of coffee do you drink?
Caramel macchiato. From Dunkin' Donuts, but for the last few weeks, you fuckers haven't had it. I'm upset. I hate you right now.
Nice. Have you ever had any road rage happen to you, right? And if somebody does road rage to you, or you do road rage, have you ever had it, where they're like, or have you ever had an incident where somebody's, what the fuck, man? And then you get up and they go, oh, never mind.
It's happened, but you just squash real quick.
It's just, yeah.
Like, come on, bro. Like,
I hear you. Okay, so we're gonna get to the end of this, and if you let me see what's going on real quick here. GoEasy.com. Do you cook, and what's your favorite dish to make?
I love to cook.
I know you cook. I know you cook, and I guarantee you have a badass dish. Tell me about it.
My favorite. I love making carne asada. But like just simple, like nothing low. But like if I had to pick a dish that I was really good at, I think I make really good guisado and stuff like that. Like a beef stew, like you know what I mean?
I hear you.
Because I like the potatoes and the beef, it was simple.
I hear you.
You know?
Okay, so what was the last book you ever read? Do you read? I mean, I know you
Yes.
read. There's no way you.
My favorite author is Chuck Palahniuk, the guy who wrote Fight Club.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, was the book better than the movie?
Way
it
better.
always is.
Million times.
Dude, okay.
It just the movie gives you the visual of the book. So in the sense that the movie is great, it's a great movie because
But knowing the book, you see
little
flaws
things
in the movie.
Yeah.
Yes.
But
yes.
sometimes it's hard to put an image to story through words. And when you see it in a movie, you're like, oh, that's what they meant.
Dude, I read Silence of the Lambs when I was a teenager. And then when the movie came out, dude, like the book, Silence of the Lambs, dude, oh, wow. The movie's great. But in hindsight, when you read the actual book, Silence of the Lambs, there's little innuendos and there's things that was like, okay. You don't know when you...
They cut too much off of it, yeah.
Dude, when you don't read the book, but you see the movie's fantastic.
Yeah.
Example, you know when she's going underneath, when she's going into the garage, and then it's only halfway up, and she's trying to, and then she cuts her leg. When she cuts her leg, Clarice, and then she sees the blood, that represents when she lost her virginity.
Oh, wow.
In the book, it tells you that, you know, that, and it's like that, but you don't know it in the movie. But when she did this, like, that was her virginity that she lost.
Yeah, but they make it probably because
It's,
the PC, you know.
yeah, but honey, like it.
Yeah, I get you.
I read it twice, that book, dude, and wow. I was like, oh, so when I see the movie, I know what that cut meant. You can say, oh, okay, she cut herself. No, that was her virginity, you know.
Yeah, I get it.
And, oh, man, I love it.
I tell people, everybody, what's the best scary movie you've ever seen? I'll be like, Silence of the Lambs. I'm like, why? Because that fucking happened for real.
Dude,
like, you think about all these, like, werewolves and zombies, and to me, the scariest movies are, like, real shit.
Dude, exactly.
Like Silence of the Lambs, like a serial
You
killer.
don't fucking don't. Yeah.
Or you know what other movie it's on that's scary? Gone Girl. It's a movie about a woman that's tired of being with her husband, so she like makes it seem like she disappeared, But then she, like, to fuck other dudes over, she, like, dude, she rapes herself with a bottle, like, she does all kinds of shit. So she makes the guy look bad. So then she kills the guy, and she goes, I killed myself because he did this. And they believe her because she's a female. Like, that's scary. You know, for a guy, you be like, that's fucked up, you know?
Yeah, no.
Like, she, like, that's like another, and to me, like, and everybody's like, why do you think that's scary? Because that can happen. And that has happened.
And yes,
you know what I mean? Like, it's
obsession,
realistic.
like fucking obsession.
Yes.
Like, Fatal Attraction has
Yes.
Fatal Attraction, the movie is fabulous. The movie is fucking fabulous. Fatal Attraction with Glenn Close and Fatal Attraction,
Glenn Close and what's his name?
Douglas.
Michael Douglas.
Seen that movie 1,000 times.
Crazy.
I'm not even ignored, Dad. Dude, the way, oh wow. Yeah, dude, he was like, oh, this is what you're doing, huh? Like, oh my god, dude, I fucking love that movie, dude. Like, just, and then the whole rabbit scene and stuff like that. So, okay, I'm gonna sum it up. Okay, who's the best Batman in movies? Best Batman in movies.
I like the OG Batman.
OG, the one from OEZ.com.
No, it's the Keaton.
Honey, I said Batman, not. Oh, well, Michael Keaton.
Michael Keaton.
Honey.
It's just,
it's
just the way he carries himself.
The way recently he was like
the mamon. Es que he has that little mamon to him. Es que Batman has to be a mamon. Like Christian Bale, Christian Bale doesn't tries to do it. No, he tries to do it. But es que this guy Keaton carries it in his face.
But and the eyeballs don't like it. Don't you want to get nuts? Come on, let's get nuts. Don't get me started on that shit.
Yeah, Keaton to me is the best one.
Yeah, who's the best Joker in movies?
Heath Ledger's so good, but I like the what's his name? The one for the original.
I don't know. You talk to me.
Jack Nicholson.
Jack Nicholson, I fucking love. I think you know what?
It's Jack Nicholson and Heath Ledger. But it's que Jack Nicholson was just. I read the comics, so to me, he's the comic Joker, and the other one's the movie Joker. You know what I mean?
I hear you.
And the comic, when you read the comics, you're like, that's fucking the Joker.
What about Joaquin with the Joker movie? Did you see that?
It's a great movie, but it's like I don't know. It's just like a. It's like, I don't want to say a spin-off, it's just another part of it.
Separates. Yes, I hear you. Honey, I can go forever when it comes to that. I'm not even asking about Marvel. Fuck Marvel because I can go forever with you. I'm going to summon this up and all of it. Okay,
we'll have to do another podcast.
Exactly.
I'm down.
Exactly. Okay, Ouija board or tarot cards?
Neither. It's just not my thing. You know what? My grandmother told me if you ever mess with stuff that you wanted to find out, pierdes vida. Like she said that when you read the tarot cards.
Yeah.
Like it's you're not supposed to know things. She goes, so if you force the knowledge, you lose the time of that knowledge. You know what I mean?
Good way to put it.
Like she will tell you, like don't mess. Like so, if they will tell you like, oh, this is gonna happen. Like you're supposed to find that out, not be told. So now, pasa para después el tiempo, you lose years of life. She would say, it's kind of messed up, so never mess with either or.
I can hear you. What's the best thing you like about yourself? What do you like about yourself? What do you love about yourself?
I like that I'm understanding, and I like the fact that understanding makes me be, like I can be very assertive, but I can pull it back. You know what I mean? Because I understand. Like if I have to be like,
you're empathetic and sympathetic.
Yeah. So like if I'm like, hey, everyone's are fired, but like you know what? Only because
I can't be fired if I already quit.
But you know what I mean? Like,
I
be like, I'm sorry this happened, but this is what happened. So you know what I mean? You get me? Like it's and I think that's my thing, the understanding. You know what I mean? I try to put myself in everybody's shoes, you know, and even at the bar, and they're like, oh, that's my friend. Like I know, I understand. I'm sorry.
Go easy.
You're gonna fight.
Yeah.
You can't come in.
He's like, what do you mean I'm drunk? I'm out.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For your benefit, you can't come in. Like I've had people that were super drunk, and I told them, hey man, I can't let you in. Like, come on, man, let me in. Like, you know what? We're gonna get you an Uber. Like, no man, they fuck you. And they push me and they get aggressive. I get an Uber. They come. The next day, they message me on Facebook. And like, hey bro, I want to apologize. Thank you. Because you saved me, man.
Whole different scenario.
I know, but and that's why I'm telling you, I understand the fact, and it sucks that some people have to get aggressive and stuff. But dude, sometimes the only reason we tell you to leave
fucking
don't want you to
good,
kill
man.
anybody.
It's for your
Like
own
imagine if you get trashed and you fucking wreck
No,
and you kill
yeah,
yourself.
being
Imagine your
drunk.
parents. Imagine
No, exactly.
your kids not
Exactly.
having you. Imagine your friend not having you. Imagine you killing somebody else and doing the same to somebody else.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like it's just not worth it, man. Like it sucks, you know. That's why that, and a lot of times that's what we try to do. Like we don't want you to get like too drunk and like get into accidents, get into fights. Dude, in a fight, you can get hit in the head, fucking fall down, crack your head, you're dead. You know what I mean? It can be something as simple as that. And that's why we like, dude, like, chill, man. And it's like I said, a lot of the problems you get into yourself because 99% of the time you don't eat. Just go home. That's it.
Watch, it'll be okay. Whole different scenario once you wake up and you're like, huh?
It's like,
Drunk and sober, dude. Been there, done that. So when it comes to like, oh, it's good, get out with it. And then you wake up to me like, huh? Who are you? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
and then you wake up and be like, I got.
That's
And then you see your text messages, you're like, I got.
It's like I say a lot of times, I tell people, remember, most of the shit we go through, we put ourselves through it.
Exactly.
It was our fault.
Y nos prendemos
No,
y ahí seguimos and we do it and we do it and we do it again and all of that fucking jazz. Okay, so last question, honey, last question. What are you doing? What's your next step when it comes to I Love Laredo? What are you doing? Plug yourself right now. Plug Big Lou, plug everybody. What are you doing?
Big Lou has been doing a lot right now. And right now I think he's taking a little break. But once it gets started, like I haven't gone, like I said, I go every now and then, maybe like every month, once a month, so like that. Just because of work, I go to bed at 4 in the morning, I have to wake up at 7 in the morning, I just won't wake up.
You work at how many jobs, security guy?
I work 5 days a week, but I'm at 2 different bars.
You do house and you do House of Whiskey and house.
Now I'm at TKO and House of Whiskey.
What's the difference compared to, you were at house, is that correct?
I was at house for a while.
Okay, what's the difference between house and TKOs? Because TKOs is not known as the, I'm not trying to unplug TKOs, but let's face it, TKOs has a reputation.
Yeah, but that's when we're there trying to clean it up, you know what I mean? Make it better, you know?
A better, like, you know,
yeah,
do
better
you
environment.
feel more calmness
Yes,
because you're there?
A lot of people have told us that they feel better because we're there, you know what I mean? And
you know what I'm saying?
And it's different crowds, you know, like the crowds that go to TKO and each bar has their own crowd, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like on the Rocks will have their own crowd.
Oh,
Blue
yeah.
will have their own crowd. Like
Yeah.
certain people go to certain bars, you know?
I hear you.
You get me? And like that's basically the biggest difference. Like some people are like house would be like the party place, like everybody's jumping, dancing, having fun, you know?
Yeah.
TKO is more like
TKOs
everybody's just hanging out.
Like, you know, it has its reputation.
Yeah, no, but it's gone better. We've been there.
So
like
yeah,
we haven't
you've
had.
been there for how long?
I think we've been there like 2 months, 3 months, something like that.
And you feel,
Oh,
you
yeah,
feel
yeah.
the calmness of the
We've tried it.
vibe? Are you on a Sunday?
No, I'm there Tuesday, Thursdays, and Sundays.
Okay, and then you're over here at
Saturdays.
okay, Saturdays, yeah.
But yeah, no, it's cleaned up a bit, man. They have good staff, they have good bartenders. Good.
Do you ever think that you would do your own security guard business, like call it like the block
No,
security guard? Would you ever take on that?
I see my boss, Victor. He's one of my closest friends.
Yeah,
do
right.
it, and I'm like, fuck that.
You know what? Yeah, you have enough on your plate,
Yeah,
blah,
I'm like,
blah,
I'm
blah, and
good,
stuff.
I'm
Yeah,
good,
you know
yeah.
what you're good and
Yeah.
stuff like that. So that being said, any last words, any all this stuff? Thank you very much for this.
Oh, thank you, Rose.
And
You know,
stuff.
I know I had put it off for you.
Yes, I did. I
And
chased this
I did my-
motherfucker
and I did my
for
best. I got
this
busy.
mofo.
No, she can call me motherfucker. She don't know me,
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
just.
but I was like, you know, I'm glad that I got to get you, and like I'm just like, yes, so sweet, I love it. And like I got to get you, and I'm gonna take a break from doing my little sit downs now, just a little break and stuff. But I'm glad I got you, and I'm working on Ricky Gonza, I'm working on Boogie, and I'm working on Darling, and all of that jazz. But thank you very much, Blocker, for I'm gonna call you Blocker again. For just being
And I
with me.
think my only parting thing would be like, dude, just be understanding. Not everybody's the same as everybody else. Everybody's not like you or me or vice versa, anybody else. So just be understanding. I think understanding gets you a long ways.
Exactly,
You know what I mean?
compassionate.
Compassionate.
Empathy.
That's
It's
all.
sympathetic and stuff.
I think nowadays it's cool to be an asshole and a bitch. And people, and you know what? There's a place and a time for that.
Exactly.
But with that understanding, you realize when you need it and when you don't need it. You know what I mean?
Are you cool until they piss you the fuck off?
Yes.
Or you
That's
just
why I say I'm a
feel-
nice guy,
you
not a good
just-
guy. I'm a
you
good guy, not a
just
nice guy.
So you
Yeah.
have the point, you know
Yeah, no,
what I'm saying?
it's like Roadhouse. Be nice till it's time not to be nice.
Dude, like being example, a fun story, look at cold brew and stuff. I'm barbacking, so I'm pretty much kind of not security. I'm barbacking, blah blah, but I have authority to be able to say, hey, what the fuck is stop serving this guy, blah blah. Some chick, dude, she's in the restaurant taking way too long. Way too long. I mean, dude, okay, I get it, whatever, they take our dumps and all that stuff, but I have to clean up your fucking clogged up dump. And so, blah, blah, blah. And I'm knocking on the door in a little bit. Dude, wait. Dude, there's a time that, and I kind of want to, whatever, dude, show up at the door, and dude, like, I'm 5'2". This bitch is fucking, watch on, she's Pac-Man. She had a Pac-Man stomach, a double, dude. She was like a mini block.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just say, you know what I'm saying, dude? I'm like, okay, I'm like, thank you. And I go in the restroom. I do my thing. I come out, right? And she's on the side there. I come out, dude, and this thing, and she knuckled me. She didn't punch me, but she had her knuckle. Yeah. So as I passed by from the restroom, she got me right on my fucking bicep. I did do she was snatching, and then I'm not gonna do it, but she was boom, but she with her knuckle right on my muscle right there. Boom, and I was like, the fuck? Yeah. And she got me due to her, it was a bruise, and she made me a frogger.
She could just gone like, hey, give me a second, I'm still...
Because I knocked, I guess, too hard. She again, boom, I was like, oh god, I was literally pissing my way. Like, damn. When she did that, being that I'm the fucking barback, I told the secretary, I was like, this fucking chick, she assaulted me. Yeah. She gave me a frogger right in the middle, and I felt it for days. I was like, ow, fuck, you know, the frogger, boom, whatever. And he was like, which chick? I go that one. Like, she was a heavy set chick. That one. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the bar to do my thing. I turn around, the security guards trying to take out another heavy set chick. And only because I turned around, I go, no. I go, that bitch. I go, that fucking bitch. He goes, oh, because he was hitting another girl. And then she was like, what? She had a mug of fucking beer. Yeah. And he was like, put it down and get out. You assaulted the fucking barback. And then whatever. Put it down now, whatever. Make me. She was being aggressive. Like, man, please. She goes, boom! She fucking slammed the thing, the whole table. And so then she was like, fuck you, like, bye, baby, bye. You keep walking and you keep going like whatever. She fucking assaulted my ass and she did that shit. I don't know my point was saying this, but what was my point? Anyways, I guess working at bars, the way you say empathy, sympathy, and shit like that. I've had that shit where it happens to me and I'm like, oh, hell no. You touch me, you're gonna get fucking taken out.
There's no need for you to touch other people.
There's no need, dude. She got me.
Just tell her, like,
She
hey, man, don't do that. That's it.
She knuckled my ass because I asked her to get out of the way. Well, I knocked her
I get
on
you.
the damn restaurant.
Yeah, but she needs to be like, hey, I'm using it. I'm be okay.
Yeah, dude, and stuff like that. And like people just like when they're like mama like this, like I'm like, oh hell no, you better go to the restroom now. You better do it. I'm like, oh no, because I have to clean it and I'll be down and the hoster is not down with that. I turn into a fucking restaurant. I'm like, oh hell no, if I have to, I don't know.
Dude, the worst is you see people projectile vomiting at the bar.
Oh no, who do you have to clean up the vomit and piss and shit? The barbacks. The barbacks do that. Yeah.
But very few bars have like maintenance people working at
yes, sir. Yeah.
But the barback is the one that gets the shit into the street.
Dude, I can't.
Unsung heroes, barbacks.
Yeah. I don't get assaulted often, but I have had, your occasional kitchen out there. Some girl should. Can I see some ID? Somebody recently. Can I see some ID? I go, ID for what? That you're working here at the cold room. I'm like, ID? Like I'm supposed to have a badge. I'm like, Mamacita, I'm doing the trash. I'm a mascot of the cold room, bitch. You're what, 21 years old, girl? I've been working your whole life here at the cold room. Get out of my face. She asked me for ID that I'm working at the cold room. The fuck?
And you know what? Everybody like, oh, Ski, you don't like me, dude. I like everybody. I don't hate nobody.
Yeah.
You just go on your own way. little entitled trip.
Es cierto, es cierto, es cierto. Okay, so when are you working next? When am I going to see you again? So when can I see you again,
I'll be downtown on Saturday at House of Whiskey.
Down.
And tomorrow I'll be at TKO.
Tomorrow's going to be crazy, being that
4th
even
of July.
tonight, because nobody works tomorrow, so it's going to be crazy and all of that jazz. With that being said, Blocker, thank you very much. Love, 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 and all that jazz on Broadway. Thank you, guys. Rock and roll, blah, blah, blah. Give me a second. Don't you leave, don't you leave.
No.
Let me turn us off. Thank you guys very much. Check us out and all that jazz.